Chapter 9. Jill. Rocking on the porch in our weathered and creaky wicker chairs, Jim and I watched the leaves scatter in the autumn breeze. We were excited about Vicky's visit and the suggestion she would make to help Jim stay as independent as possible as his condition progressed. I really liked her and was glad when the Memory Cafe assigned her as our dementia caseworker. She exuded warmth and empathy, and everyone couldn't stop talking about how her advice was so simple, yet life-changing. "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bish," Vicky called out as she made her way to the porch. I jumped up and gave her a big hug. "Please, it's Jill and Jim. Thanks so much for putting us on your rotation." Jim stood and gave her a firm handshake with a few pumps. "Yes, thank you." "It's my pleasure. I was happy to discover you're less than a mile from my house. I'm in the neighborhood right before yours." "No kidding, that's awesome." I opened the screen door and motioned for Jim to enter. Vicky followed. We gathered around the kitchen table. As Vicky settled into the chair, I noticed her looking at my fall setting. I was quite proud of my seasonal decorations and thought she would compliment me as she took it all in. She turned to Jim. "Jim, getting diagnosed with dementia is most definitely a defining moment, but it doesn't have to define you. It's a part of your life now. With a few adjustments, we can keep you in control of your daily tasks and routines. We just need to monitor changes and adjust accordingly. Have you had any changes in eyesight?" "Yes. I don't just need readers anymore. My eyesight is definitely deteriorating. It takes more time to focus, and my peripheral vision isn't what it used to be." I smacked my forehead, realizing I hadn't even thought of his vision being the reason he'd been having a hard time eating or startled easily when I walked up to him. I thought his hearing was off, but maybe he couldn't see me. He's knocked over the water glass a few times. "Sorry, babe, I didn't think about your vision getting worse." Vicky nodded. "It's something I'd like to see checked. Jim, I think it might be a good idea to see if your changes warrant a prescription upgrade from readers." "Jill, although your setting is beautiful, it's all the same color. There is no contrast, which makes it difficult to make out the edges of the plates. Let's see if contrasting colors help. For example, if you have white plates, use a dark placemat. If you have a dark placemat, use a lighter solid color tablecloth. This applies to the bathroom too. It's usually all white. Add some colorful mats and a colored toilet seat to help with the aim, if you know what I mean." We all laughed. Vicky made eye contact with Jim. "How about we create a visual schedule of your appointments and medications? Something large enough for you to see with reminders of what meds to take and when. This can help you stay organized, and you can keep some sense of control. We can set up alarms on your phone when it's time to take your meds or leave for an appointment." Jim's face brightened, and I caught glimpses of the vibrant man he used to be. "I'd like that very much." She pointed to the cabinets. "A project you can do together is label drawers, cupboards, and rooms with pictures of what's in there. Jim, this will help you locate items around the house on your own. We should place anything that might eventually become a danger above or below eye level. No need for child locks. It can be frustrating. Just don't have a picture on the door or drawer, and it will be out of sight, out of mind. For example, take any large carving or butcher knives from the silverware drawer so Jim can make sandwiches and meals with butter knives, reducing the risk of cuts. Jim, these small things will help bring stability and familiarity to your daily routine. I have one more thing I think you will enjoy." She pulled a book out of her bag and handed it to Jim. He thumbed through it. "I know there are plenty of caregiver, or as we like to call it, care partner resources Jill picked up during her session. This one's for you. That's a book filled with brain exercises and memory games. Keeping your mind stimulated might slow down the progression." Jim continued to turn the pages. "This means a lot. I hate that I have to rely on Joe for everything. I'd like to hold on to my independence as long as I can. That's why you're assigned to us, right? Vicky smiled. That's right. My role is to help outside of the support group,